Did I tell you who I gave a hoodie to and shit though?
Nah, who?
I gave one to Cardi.
That ass?
Dead ass. I gave him the red one, bro. And then I gave this his like new man's like his nigga's about to blow. His name's Capo Reed.
Okay.
He from Atlanta and shit. He fucking with like Future and shit. He a real street nigga, but he like on this shit now. Gave him one too. And that's just like, to me, I don't know, that's like a big accomplishment. It's like nigga Cardi, like nigga, that nigga like how the fuck.
That nigga gonna come outside like shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga whole vampire.
Like yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Like nigga don't come outside for shit.
How the fuck did I like? That's like a blessing for real.
Oh boo.
That's like.
Bulls.
Hey yo, you know what the fuck going on. You know my face, you know my name. Your host with the most, Mitchie Bravo. Son don't chill, the boy don't either. SIC'EM Worldwide, the whole shebang. We are currently here, Capital One Cafe, right by Gallery Place. You know what I'm saying? You can see the little ambiance out there. And right now, with my player partner to the left of me, introduce yourself, good sir.
Jayaveli.
Jayaveli, yes sir. So first and foremost, how you doing today, man? How's your day been?
Shit, it's been good, man. You know what I'm saying? Another day. Grateful to be alive, you know.
I feel you. We just trying to survive out here, man. You eat breakfast and all that?
Yeah, I ate a little something different. Beef patty.
I feel you. Something slight type shit. I feel you. So, now I met you a little bit before the new year. We had a little pop-up set up out Alexandria, Studio 206. And you came through, and I heard the music, and I was floored, man. And I was just like, damn, like this dude got something different. You know what I mean? It's some bounce shit. It's some vibe shit. But you can tell some real artistry behind that. So, why don't you give the people a little insight about who you are, you know, where you come from. Just the whole beginnings.
Yeah, so I'm 19 years old for real, and I didn't just start. I started making music like when I was like 18, really. When I was in like high school, like senior year type shit. But I was always doing my fashion. Like I got Jaded going on. You know what I'm saying? I was always doing that. And that started really when I was like 14. Originally though, I'm from Dorchester for real. I'd be back and forth from like DMV since I was a young nigga for real. So it's like, you know, when I came back like down here, decided to live here, like middle school type shit, I started doing that. The whole Jaded thing was really just it was more so like I was jaded for real at one point in my life. Like I was really down, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I had to figure out a way to kind of fix that so that, you know, the universe alone could give me the things that I needed, you know what I'm saying? In order for me to really be, you know, saying the person I am today, I had to change my attitude. So it was like the creative stuff was like an outlet for me, you know what I'm saying? That turned into something completely different. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I had to do is just do that little switch, you know what I mean? But, you know, the Jada shit was really just, you know, like an outlet. And I started doing that at first. That's how everybody knew me, like high school, everything. Like I was a nigga that just started the wave, I guess, you know what I mean? But then I stopped for a second because, you know, like I started getting into like the business side of it. I had a lot of people in my camp, but, you know, shit started like getting scattered. You know, people have different visions, different ideas. You know, you can't really like work with each other, but it's cool. So when I stopped doing that, the name step kept going. It just kept, it was still alive. People were still like asking about it like 3 years. Like I haven't dropped shit. Niggas would be like, yo, where that Jaded shit at, bro? Let me get a shirt. And I was like, you know what, bro? I want to kind of like, you know, spread the name out a little bit like more, but in a different way. And I feel like the best way to get a message out would be through the music. And so, you know, senior year, like I was just starting out. Like I didn't really like plan it, but it just happened. So it was I posted like a song on my like Twitter or some shit, like, and I was just engineering, basically just trying to figure out how to engineer all this shit. But like it was cool, like people like what I was saying and shit like that. But I think after like my third song, bro, niggas was like they fuck with it. That song Demons, that song was like the song that really like took me from like this nigga's not just trying to rap, like this nigga actually has like talent. He has something he wants to say for real. So after high school and shit, I was gonna go to college and like, you know, but some shit had happened. So I decided to just go to Florida and just kind of duck off and keep working on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people were paying attention. Like, I didn't think anybody would give a fuck. People were paying attention. So, you know, I was like, when I was over there and shit, just kept working. And like, what's it called? I was in Miami, bro. We was in Miami. We was in the telly with my nigga Samba. He's over there working with Burnt and shit. He got his own little thing going on, but he let me come to his telly. I was with my nigga CJ7 over there too. And like, I don't know, kind of like you know, like you put yourself in a situation and shit, you kind of open your mind up a little bit more.
Yeah,
and that was that was really one of those situations that
like
opened
kind of
my mind
forced you
up.
out your comfort zone.
Yeah, it forced me out my comfort zone, but it showed me like certain things are possible. Like life isn't just what you think it is right now. Like it could be something completely different. All it takes is that one little shift. So I was like, damn, when he let me come to his telling shit, I was working on music. I was telling him, bro, when I come back home, like, you know, saying the DMV, I'm finna turn up on these niggas. So I was like, you know, like.
Walk us through. We just seen it here.
Yo, we just came into this bitch, right?
Yeah.
Jaded Worldwide.
Synchronicities, my nigga. We ain't even playing this shit. We shooting the video and shit. It say Jaded right there. Jaded right there. Show him the belt. Show him the belt.
Anarchy, my nigga.
And if you ever doubt the universe, my nigga, know right now, showing live. That shit is real.
So your sound is very eccentric. If y'all haven't heard it yet, he got a project out called Unavailable, right? Yeah. That joint is crazy, you know. The Jaded joint, the one, so it was like W something, I forgot how you.
WMD?
Yeah, that joint go hard. So what was the influences? Like, how did you like cultivate this sound? Like, what led you to where you at right now?
Like, I don't know. It's really just, it kind of just, like, I hear beats and shit, it kind of just speaks to me, bro. Like, I don't really know. Like, all I just try to do, every time I hear a beat and I hear that shit and I feel it, I'm like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. But, like, for my influence and shit, for, like, music and stuff, like, it's always been different. Like,
Right.
I was younger, I was into, like, a lot of, like, punk rock shit and just, like, instrumentals like Jay Dilla, New Jabez and shit like that. I was listening to, like, sounds and, you know, my people used to be listening to, like, gospel music and, like, reggae and shit like that. So it was never really, like, rap until, like, I started, like, you know, being on my own, like, you know what I'm saying, young nigga, like, where it kind of, I could understand what they were saying. So, like, when that transition happened, I always had the punk influences and all the other influences, but when the rap came in, I was like, maybe I could just combine the two, you know what I'm saying, like, how I use my cadences, my melodies and shit like that, but I'm also, like, you know, giving the message at the same time, but making it dope, so it's not just, you know, maybe, like, poetry, it's more like, I want you to feel it, I want you to jump up, turn up, you feel me, but, like, still have that, like, real message to it, like, you can mosh pit, or you could just sit down and get, you know, some game,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like that. That's really it. Influences for Unavailable, though, the project was really just about just me keeping distance from all the other things that were kind of like blocking me from my blessings. So it's just like I wanted to let people know, like, I'm unavailable to all that shit now. It's time for me to go up, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it's time for me to, you know, kind of close that gap a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let people know, like, you know, I'm taking what I do very seriously now, and there's no time for, like, to play around, no distractions. It's time to just really work on what I'm trying to do. So, Unavailable as a whole, everything on that project, you know what I'm saying, is just, you know, that's what that means. You know what I'm saying?
You can feel the energy, too.
You can feel it. Like, you can feel it. Jaded especially, bro.
Yeah.
That song, bro.
It's a perfect segue for my next question, too. Because I was going to say, man, you know, we're, like, in an era now where a lot of artists don't really write their music no more. They kind of just, like, they go based off the feeling, that the emotion be the GPS. So, for you, do lyrics have, like, an importance to you? Or are you more so just about, like, the vibe? Is more so about the balance? Like, how, like, what's the process like creatively?
Everything goes hand in hand. Like, I feel like you gotta have, you know, a lot of niggas, a lot of days just kind of like talking about bullshit. And it's like, for me, like, it may sound like I'm talking about bullshit, but if I were to really tell you what I was saying, you'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's certain songs, like, Jaded was like a freestyle, but there's other songs on there where I really, like, wrote down, like, what I wanted to say, like, songs like Ain't Felt Like, where they actually have, like, a concept to it, you know? Even, like, WMD, where I'm telling niggas, like, stop snitching, like, shut your mouth up, nigga, like, talking too much.
Hey,
like,
facts.
your man's about to be free and talking, nigga, like, you saying too much, you know? You just gotta really, like, but everything is, like, a balance, though. I feel like if you go and incorporate, like, you know, the turn-up shit for me, I'm gonna have to give a message too, because niggas think I'm not saying nothing in Jaded, but it's like I'm giving like a message, like, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, like, you know, we gonna turn up, but like, I want you to know, like, there's certain things in there, like, you gotta be mindful of. Even in my songs called Demons too, like, I was saying, like, just be aware of your vices, because, you know, these things around you that you think are good for you are gonna portray themselves to be good, but if you're not smart enough, you know, they could lead you into the dark side. So you gotta
giving both sides.
Giving both sides of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some people just want to turn up, I'm gonna give them that too, and I know some people really want to listen to, like, rap. I give them that too.
For sure.
Yeah, so
All right, my man Jayaveli, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you. You know what I'm saying? As always. You know what I'm saying? Any last words, anything, any last message you want to give to the youth out there? You want to shout out your socials, whatever the case may be?
Work with your niggas, bro. Please work with your people, bro. Please stop trying to, like, clout chase. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just keep working with people. If you got a camp right now, you got some niggas that's on some shit right now, and they your brothers, bro, work with them, you know what I'm saying? Don't try and fit into something. And because it's like, you know, if you build a solid foundation with some people, you gonna be in the position of them niggas that you're inspired by eventually, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you trying to reach out to niggas who got that ump right now, you know what I'm saying? 5 years down the line, they might not have that ump no more, but the niggas that you was just, you know what I'm saying, switching on, who wanted to build something with you are gonna have that ump, so you know what I'm saying? And you can't come back to that. So it's like, you gotta really, if you really wanna do this shit, bro, have a team, bro, stay loyal to them niggas that is with you right now, you know what I'm saying? And even for the ladies too, stay loyal with your girls, you know what I'm saying? Keep working on something too. Jaded Worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Unavailable out now. And Ghetto Punk coming soon, for sure.
So you already know what it is, man. Stay 10 toes down before you end up lost and found. You dig?
For sure.
Jayaveli, Mitchie Raro, Moody Blue on the camera. It's SIC'EM. You know what's going on. Stay blessed. Yeah.
We gon' turn up. Yeah. Turn up. We gon' turn up. We gon' turn up. We gon' turn up.